everyone, and welcome to this week's vlog. It's been nearly 6 months since I uploaded my last video, and there's a number of reasons why. In early 2020, Australia was in the grip of the worst drought on record, and because the drought was around, there was no rainfall in there, therefore no rainfall, no clouds, so a lot of the skies were really boring and flat and not really worth shooting landscape photography. And then later that year, Australia experienced some of the worst bushfires on record. Many people lost their lives, their livelihoods, and it really wasn't a great time in Australia. To top it off, the triple whammy was in March when COVID-19 hit the rest of the world and Australia, and we went into lockdown. So we've been in lockdown like the rest of the world for the last 10 weeks or so. But this weekend the restrictions eased, and finally I've been able to get out again and try and shoot some photography. So I've come down to Gravelly Beach this morning, and we've got a little bit of cloud on the horizon, and hopefully I'm going to shoot a sunrise here. A little bit of cloud and some showers out on the horizon, but hopefully we'll get a little bit of light. It doesn't really matter, I'm just glad to be back out again and shooting some photography and putting up some vlogs. At the moment you can see we've got some really beautiful light on the right hand side coming in on the horizon, and a little bit of storm cloud left over from last night, so it's creating some really beautiful mood here. I'm using this channel in front of me as a leading line leading out to the horizon, and I've got some really nice foreground interest with a couple of rock pools. On the far left hand side of the frame, probably in the top rule of thirds, I've got the lighthouse out there. I think that's the type of composition I'm going for. I think it'll work really well, especially if we can get some water traveling up through this channel here and give it a little bit of movement. It'll just add a little bit more interest to the image. 6:23 AM, sunrise is about 10 minutes away, and I'm just hoping that that little bit of cloud on the horizon will clear just enough to allow some light through. We've got some really moody light now around the lighthouse itself, so I might even change for a black and white if we don't get much colour this morning, or else put the 70 to 200 on and try and zoom in on the lighthouse out there and try and get a shot of the moody cloud with the lighthouse in the background. That lighthouse is actually means a lot to me. I actually filmed my first vlog there probably about 3 years ago now. I'll leave the link to that one up the top here, but yeah, it's another fantastic location for capturing images. At the moment I've got a 6-stop filter in, and I'm shooting in bulb mode, and I'm achieving an exposure of about 40 seconds, and it's coming out really nice. It's going to make a really nice black and white. Looks like this morning that the cloud's just going to move across and just hold out that sunrise, but nevertheless, after what's happened in the last 3 months or so and being in lockdown, it's just amazing to be able to be out again. The one good thing about lockdown over the last couple of months was that we were allowed to get out every day for half hour of exercise, and that's how I actually found this location. I was doing some exercise up here with my wife and walked past and saw this spot and thought it'd be a great spot to come back, so it's really nice to be here this morning. Although the cloud is just starting to subdue the sunrise a little bit, I'm just hopeful that we might get a little bit of light breaking through and just illuminating that cloud formation that's around the lighthouse. But nevertheless, it's a spectacular sight. Sun's just starting to burst through on the horizon, and currently I'm at f11 with a 6-stop filter, and we're really starting to get a little bit of colour now on the top of those clouds. I'm just hoping that with a 6-stop filter and about a 20-second exposure, I'll be able to smooth out the sea and get that colour that's in that sky. But yeah, turning out to be a beautiful morning here. starting off feverishly here, firing exposures with the 6-stop filter. I'm down now to about 14 or 15 seconds, but it's still coming out really nice, not too overexposed, and managed to get that beautiful color on the horizon. Guys, that's it from Gravelly today. I managed to capture a couple of images, and regardless, just to be out again, it's been fantastic to be able to get outside, do some vlogging, and capture a few more images after a couple of months in lockdown. I normally finish off my videos by asking you for a like or a subscribe, but I think that all pales into insignificance with what's happened in the world over the last couple of months. So I hope wherever this video finds you in the world, that your situation eases soon, and that you're out of lockdown as well, and we can all get on top of this virus situation that's gripping the world at the moment, and hopefully better days ahead. Hopefully I'll be around shooting some more landscape soon. I'll see you then.